I hereby call to order the November 20th, 2025 public hearing of the City of Prescott Board of Adjustments. I'll do the roll call now. Tom Davis.
Here.
Rick Kimmery.
Present.
Mark Hoaxness.
Here.
And Tom Hutchison. Is he not? He's not here?
He's here.
Oh, well, okay. You didn't say anything. And I'm Tony Teeters. This is an open public hearing and is being recorded by the city. The proceedings are being televised by representatives of the public media, the public local cable and/or radio station, and may also be rebroadcast. The number of board members present is 5. It will require 4 votes for a majority. Members of the public are required to state their name for the record so that we may know who is speaking and be able to contact them at a later date if necessary. Okay, the agenda. First of all, let's have the Pledge of Allegiance. You want to lead us in that?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We would need to approve the minutes of September 18th, 2025. So if I have a move to approve the minutes.
Mr. Chair, Mark Oakness. I move to approve the minutes as submitted.
Do we have a second?
Rick Kimmery, second.
With no further comments, those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passes.
Mr. Chairman, I'll abstain since I wasn't here.
Okay, so the vote is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we had, yeah, 4.
Yep.
Okay, so it passes. Thank you. You're up.
Thank you. Good morning, Chairman, members of the board. Tammy Duet, Community Planner. So before you today is a conditional use permit to allow for additional classrooms for a K-8 school, the Seventh-day Adventist school. It is located in 2 different zoning districts. Let's see, get this to, gotta make sure the mouse. Okay, well, as you can see it, thank you. So this parcel is where the existing school is. It's a SF35 parcel. They did obtain a conditional use permit back in 1998. And then they have recently purchased this back parcel back here, and it has been since combined with the school property to allow for them to expand the school onto it. So they need a new conditional use permit for the expansion of the school. This shows the property. There's an area right here. There's a fence that delineates, that separates the school from, this is a floodway through here. So they will be building in this area that is outside the floodplain. So that the floodplain actually creates a buffer between the existing single family residences to the west and from the school. So here's a site plan of the property. This is the existing school. The access is over here off of Nicolette Trail, and the access to go off is on Willow Creek Road is right here. So there's no change in the ingress and egress of the property. And then back here in the back of the property is where the new classrooms are being proposed. And then this shows that here's the floodway right here. So there is a fence right here where the back of the buildings that will delineate, keep them out of the floodway. And this was reviewed by all our reviewing agencies who had no issues or concerns with this request as presented. Then this shows the existing ingress to the property and the additional parking and circulation area that they have already on site. As the school is growing, they've had to accommodate for these additional areas as they're growing. So ingress and egress on the property. This was reviewed against all our review criteria for a conditional use permit. It's already an existing school. They already have existing water and sewer to the property, ingress and egress, so that won't change. Willow Creek Road is in a commercial corridor, so any commercial uses such as this is allowed use in that corridor. And there are buying adjacent parcels as they can as the school is growing. So this is the permitted use table to show that for K through 8, it is a conditional use permit is required. They can only go through up to 8th grade at this time unless they rezone it in the property to business general. And that is something that has been discussed as they are growing, expanding the school, that in the future they'll come before planning and zoning and city council for a rezoning to allow them to expand to the 9 through 12 grades. But right now they're just expanding for their K through 8. That's allowed with a conditional use permit in the zoning district. That's what they're proposing at this time. We did send letters out to all the property owners within 300 feet. We advertised in the local paper, and we posted the property. We did receive one comment. There was some concerns about property values, but once we sent them information about the project, they didn't have any concerns, and they did get additional letters this week, a letter of support, and then a letter from a teacher explaining what's going on with the school and their expansion and the need for the additional classrooms. And that concludes my presentation, and I'm free to answer any questions. We also have representatives from the school to help answer any questions.
Do we have any questions?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I do. Could you go to the site plan, please, Tammy? I would just like to have some clarification either from the applicant or staff about the floodway and the underlying topo suggests there's a lot of grading to be done. And so I'd just like to get a kind of an explanation of what is happening between the rear of the buildings and the floodway as far as, is there additional lining or is there retaining wall?
Nothing, because they already have a fence right here that's already that delineates where the floodway is. So they aren't going past that. And this area has already been used as a playground. So there's not going to be very much grading or improvements required for that area. So there's no impact to the floodway whatsoever or changes.
Do we have any more questions?
Yeah, Tom Hutchison here. Tammy, I guess this is more of a question for the applicant, but is the playground no longer in existence? There will be no playground?
I'll defer to them to answer that.
Yeah.
My name is Tony Jasper, and I'm the pastor of the Prescott Seventh-day Adventist Church. And we have tried to minimize the impact of the buildings on the playground as much as we possibly could, and that's why they're kind of elongated, narrow, and long, so it takes up less space. We also would we are in negotiations with the next door neighbor. You'll see a little square off to the top of this picture here. That is our neighbor's property, and we are in negotiations about purchasing that so that we can have more playground space. So the kids have a ball field and track and those kind of things in that acre. So we have not closed on that or anything, but we are in negotiation with them to increase the amount of playground space so that we're not having to jog track through our playground, through our parking lot or something crazy like that. So yeah, we're trying to address that as well.
Are there any more questions for the applicant? No. Thank you. Well, at this time, I would entertain a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move to approve the conditional use permit for the project CUP 25-002 with the existing conditions.
Do we have a second?
Rick Kimmery has a second on this.
Any further comments? Those in favor signify by aye.
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 Those opposed, nay. Motion carries 5-0. Thank you.
No updates today.
I would like to welcome our newest council person, Mary Frederickson, back there.
Thank you. You'll see my face. I've been assigned to be the council liaison for the Board of Adjustment.
God, you just can't get rid of you. She was on the board for quite a number of years, so I've worked with Mary forever, so congratulations again.
Thank you.
Okay, with that, push the button. Meeting is adjourned.